you have a choice to make. You can either have it be a thunder wave and you can blow up these dogs and have this all descend into chaos, or you can redirect it inwards and have your suit go like like a cartoon explosion. Do you want to take the full?
That's how she dies this episode.
Which would you prefer?
I'm holding it in.
Oh. She goes, oh, that's getting away from me. Shut down. Oh no. And just like holding in a fart, it just kind of, this one squeaks out. It wants out and you just, you pop on your suit.
Do I have to do Constitution? Do I have to do Constitution against my own?
You do.
Okay, thank God for that, because then at least I can get half damage. Yeah, I get half damage.
Hey,
alright.
Oh my God.
Why did I pick the most deadly one?
And you don't fly yourself 10 feet up into the ceiling.
Yeah!
Instead, it's kind of like a...
Or
and you
10
go
feet in every direction.
Yeah. Oh God. You go a foot off the ground.
1, 8... I got... Oh God.
What is it?
Can't
even remember what this is.
16. No, 15.
This is a
That's not a
D10.
D8.
You gotta roll a
is it?
D8.
Oh,
Here, roll that.
I need more dice.
it's a 6. Oh yeah.
So that's 13.
13 divided by 2.
Alright.
7 damage!
You take 7 damage as you're walking through, and then...
I'm just like on the floor.
And smoke goes out. And you just...
Just shocked on the floor like,
I'm just
oh
gonna
my
go,
God.
oh, what an idiot.
The thug who's near you, who's like... He like has to hold his dog back, and he's like... are you okay?
No! Can you help me up?
These guys are like...
Please?
Sure. They help you out. Very nice, Tink. Anything else?
I'm just gonna give away to the
At
person.
least I gave my granny's name
Yeah.
and not like my new cool name.
To the one that I was talking to that asked the question about like, is it cool if I'm just gonna, just to make it vague enough, I'll just give like a little wink and a nod. Just so that I don't have to dig myself into a hole by saying something wrong. And, then I'll look at Richard and be like, yeah, it's great. As I finish the wink, I'll look, yeah, it's great to see you. Come on, we got a long journey ahead of us and, we really missed you. So that the guy thinks that, like, you know, we're all just playing into
So
it
you
kind of
call
thing.
over to Richard as he's kind of hugging his son, who has, against all odds, come for him. He leaves these trails.
Yeah.
Kind of like, well, at least I'll know my own way back. Not expecting anyone to follow it.
Yeah.
But his son is the one person who knows his call sign and was able to follow those crumbs to get to him. So he's like, oh my God. And as you call out to him, like, oh yeah, come on, let's get going. My boy, who is that man? Who is he? What's going on?
I'm part of the Mids now, and these are my companions that I adventure with. Are we in trouble here? Do we need to do anything? What should we do?
They are trying to kill me, my boy.
I know, but we
They
seem to
killed
have stalled them.
Marquis.
I saw... Yeah, I couldn't help him.
I understand that. But
Shut your mouths!
do I follow?
Shut your mouths! We got places to go.
Come on, we don't have time to waste.
What is this thing behind you?
You must protect me.
Is it gonna come with? Should we stay? Should we fight? What should we do?
Not with this thing nearby. I am holding it at bay. This is potentially a history-changing development for the Golgari Guild, for your mother and myself, for our family.
How big
You
is this?
must keep me safe. This thing is a good, 9 feet tall, thin. It has, these kind of bark and young, tree-like body. It has these massive, oversized hands, and it kind of ends. It just has these two glowing, will-o-wisp eyes underneath this canopy of, it almost carries its own tuft of grass with weeds and mushrooms growing out the top of it. And it just kind of stares out. It is, a kinder specimen of wood-wraith character. Normally these things are hostile in the extreme, self-propagating to the maximum. They encroach on everything by instinct. This one, it is calm, tameable even. But there is, you cannot Keep the hands. I follow your lead.
Look, can we use it to fight these people?
Let's get out of here, guys.
I will not.
Oh,
I am coming.
Yes, let's
Right
not keep
away.
Lady Feldara waiting. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
And holding on to the manglers, the elf, the Golgari shaman, is going, as much as I want to follow your instructions, as best as I'm able, I am ever a willing servant. I would prefer to deal with Lady Feldara on neutral ground, rather than at her estate.
Yeah,
Who?
fine.
Who's saying that? The guy
That is
with the dogs?
the shaman who's got 2 manglers on a leash.
Yeah, definitely.
Is he trying to come with us?
Well, a Gorgon essentially went like, hey, let's not keep Lady Feldara waiting, let's get her back her prize.
Oh, so he wants to come with us.
That's
Oh.
what a Gorgon has told her to do. She served the Gorgons.
we gotta go.
You're not a part of this thing. I'm just gonna lean back in again and say, remember I said they were feeding him some special ingredients? Give us about 10 minutes to get it out of him in the right process, and come on outside. We're gonna need a hand.
This is my prize. I will watch it closely until it is delivered. I want to ensure I get my piece of the pie.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have enough antidotes to keep you safe, and if you're there when it happens, you're gonna be dead.
This person is so damn confused.
Look at that dog back there, the one that's just like, whoa. Be like, that's just being in the presence of him and us for too long. You don't want to be involved with this. 10 minutes is all I'm asking.
One more deception
Yep.
out of you and you might have convinced
Does
this
the dog
person to
give
just
me
go,
advantage?
okay.
16?
I wouldn't say so. This is...
Okay, but 16.
You are tied again.
My deception's plus 4?
Anything else that you can consider?
I'm gonna say reroll.
Oh my god.
Oh, cock! Damn it!
That's a 21.
Nat 20.
Oh my god!
So, for a second there, she's going, alright, I'm considering letting this
Wait, how
process
long does that
elude
last
me.
for?
Exactly. How long does your thing last for? Your
wink.
disguise self.
No, oh, the wing.
Didn't you already use it?
Oh, I did already
Yeah,
use
I
it.
did already.
And how long does disguise self last for?
An hour, I believe.
An hour?
Mhm.
Whoa!
Because remember, I
Nice!
was on the bridge
That's,
and like,
yes,
I
that's
jumped
right.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so it doesn't
Yeah, I
end.
remember that.
it lasts a long time. It's
But-
pretty good.
She, when you ask, like, hey, we'll take the person off your hands, don't worry about it, you just being near it, it's a disease.
Yeah.
At first she just like, hold on. She has to stand there and think about it a little bit. And as she's kind of processing it, she goes, alright. And then she lets the leash go, and she's gonna attack into you.
Okay.
She's kind of caught on, like, I see what this is, and this could, my prize could elude me. It could elude me. If you guys die out here, that's just what happens in the Undercity. She can take all of it. So,
Good call.
yeah, she is going to,
Just came with
we're
us
going to
and killed her later.
re-roll initiative order with her at the top of it.
Natural 20!
Did you?
Yep, nat 20.
21.
I got 11
Okay.
again.
So I got 23, 21.
13.
I'm gonna have her roll an initiative real quick. So she sees through your deception. The pieces start to line up and she's like, there are things that don't seem right to me. And then she kind of takes that step further and goes, let's say it's true. I could just kill them all here and be done with it.
Mhm.
And as she reaches that conclusion and you see her getting ready to like, and kind of smile, you've seen that look before.
Yeah.
Demir agents, often when they're trying to pull information from people, you have to keep a close eye on people when they go from, oh yeah, here's what you... That instant of like, now I turn the tide, you go, shit. And you actually get the jump. You're actually still going to go first. So, Vanir is going to go before the Golgari Guildmage and her Manglers.
Sweet.
What did you guys roll?
21.
13.
11.
Wow, okay.
You're doing all right.
Various. And you got 11, and you got 13, really? All right. So then I'm going to roll for The other enemy... Okay, wow.
Which guy helped me up? Somebody stood next
That would be this guy right here.
Okay. So I'm just right next to them. But then everything
And
would
then
have hit me.
Richard.
I know, but it wasn't
Okay.
my fault.
Richard is now going in this order. So, as this fight kicks off, Veneer, you get to actually go first. You see her mood change. You see that she stands there, processes, and you're like, shit. Opens her eyes, tries to play it off, and you're like, God damn it, I know it's coming. So you beat her to the punch. To the rest of you, though, who don't see your face, it looks like he's like, yeah, and he talks her there, and then just starts the fight again. What are you doing, Veneer?
Well, I'm gonna drop my crab legs as just to drop them, just to free me a little bit.
Drop crab legs.
It'd be more like, And with my hand, I'm going to see if I can just shove it in her mouth.
Yeah, you thought
Crab
so.
legs. That's funky.
All right.
Oh god, have some respect.
That's right.
I am going to count this as like, wait, it'd be, is it?
It'd be like a
or would
punch?
it just be like a punch?
It'd be a punch with
Try
like
a
a...
punch.
To the mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, just do a punch.
Does 18 hit?
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So this person is
Punch
like,
with your fingers straight.
all right, and as they say the all right, you're like, I know that shit-eating and you just, what did you do?
And as soon as she says all right, I'm gonna go liar, and I'm just gonna...
All right, that was your attack.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a d4 of damage for like,
Shoki on the D8, like, yeah.
and it's with your strength.
That would be a 1.
-1.
She takes 1 point of damage, and you are actually right there. So she takes 1 point of damage. Fantastic. What else are you going to do? You've got movement, you've got bonus.
Well, as,
Con save?
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
I see if it affects other surrounding.
She's a lightweight.
Yay!
I've never done this before, you guys. Directly tickled down into the esophagus.
Crab legs down, in the mouth.
Oh, crap.
Just drop it. And then I'm gonna disengage.
Okay, as a bonus. And then you got
Rogi,
movement.
and I'm going to just, move away. So where am I?
Yeah, because those manglers they're lethal.
I'm going to move right over, I can't tell who's who.
I'm that one there.
So I'll go 5. Is this a cliff here? Are these rocks?
Yeah, there are rock walls. And you guys have actually gotten close enough that you can see pretty much the rest of this cave system all the way up to...
I'm gonna stand just behind that rock wall thing so I can get some cover. I don't know how tall it is, but it'll give me something.
Voila. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So, can you guys see that whole area now?
Yeah.
Excellent. By the way, since you guys kind of stopped, and all of you had time to... In fact, one of them was like, my lady.
Yeah.
Lifted you up. And the other guy, you guys are really invested after a certain point in this guy's plight with his moss dog.
Yeah.
You guys have a good look at what all of these creatures are and roughly what they do. So, by looking at Richard, you have a rough gauge of his general abilities, or at least Andavarius does. He knows kind of what's going on. You guys have heard about Golgari Deathrite Shamans and what they are able to do. So that's the one guy. You know roughly what a Woodwraith Corruptor does. At least you do, Andavarius. Yeah, it's like an elemental horror. Yeah, its darkened sap penetrates natural fibers and spreads its own genes. Emulation experiments are underway. Simic research notes. Then you've got all of these lovely people, the Golgari Guildmage. A force to be reckoned with. They can enhance the performance of their own allies. The Golgari Thugs, these people are generally short-lived, but they're, nutrient-wrapped skeletons are useful, even in death. You have the Thrashing Moss Dog, which is as strong as a normal Moss Dog, and can also be easily scavenged to build up other Golgari undead. big moss dog. These things are extremely difficult to put down. Very, very stubborn and self-directed even.
And high.
Yes, that one is actually very high. And dreg manglers. The Golgari are... Their zombies are very all-purpose. You can take parts off of one and incorporate it into another very easily. So that is what you guys are looking at. Veneer, you disengage, you run off to the side, very good. It now
behind
goes...
that rock wall. I don't know what kind of cover it'll give me.
Yeah, that's like a little stalactite there. Fantastic. So now it goes to enemy number 1, which is the Golgari Shaman. As she's going... Oh, yes, even ahead of you. Because she had the nat 20 on the betraying, or on the seeing through deception.
I also did think.
Alright. So, the Golgari Shaman, you see that she goes to kind of let go of the leashes before giving a parting command, and she just goes, whoa. And the drag manglers let off their leashes. They're like, they're looking and twitching around, like ready for a mental command, but she's just, whoa. And the undead don't know what to do. They're not...
Are they mentally tied together?
Yes, that's how she can make use of them. It's almost like killing, like, doing stuff to the necromancer who's controlling the skeletons.
Know how, like, they would get, like, contact high or something?
Yeah, so right now these manglers are, like, waiting for something. Her turn has been expended. She is stunned. She can only speak falteringly, so she can't even give mental commands, really. But she's going to do a constitution save at the end of her turn to see if she can push through it.
Nice.
Oh! She feels... She's...
Yeah.
Whoa! I'm just loving that high. So that's that enemy. And Avarius. This lady has threatened to kill your father in defiance of your mother. Mm-hmm. And you've got an opening. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna run up and jump up in the air and two-hand it and just crack her down.
Alright.
Try that.
You are gonna have advantage because she doesn't know what the hell is happening right now. Yeah, so you run down two-hand with that staff.
Oh, we're doing this? Oh, okay.
So what's going on? Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a 22.
That is definitely a hit.
Alright. D8 and a D6 of poison damage because of my wild shape thingy.
Nice.
Don't touch my father! That's for 11 damage. 4 that's poison.
Nice. Okay. That is...
Nice.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, you hit her and realize that the same thing that's making her out of sorts is also making it so that when you smash her on the back of the head and it destroys the headdress, and you can see that blood is kind of spurting into the hair from a split open head wound, you guys go, doesn't kind of disconnected from that pain, so it doesn't do as much as you would hope, but at the same time, she's not really keeping her balance. She's like standing, laying down, sitting. What's the difference? What does it mean? I'm gonna have you roll in athletics versus her athletics to see if you can knock her down to the ground. Okay. She takes half damage, but she's...
So she's easier to hit, I see. But she's like on painkillers.
Yeah, that's not high.
Do you beat a 7?
I do not.
Oh,
6.
That is not high.
Oh, she rolled a 6.
It's not nearly as high as she is.
So you crack! What the? She's still standing? And she's like, she doesn't even turn to face that threat.
Yeah.
Alright, you've still got a bonus, yeah?
I'm good.
Okay, that is into various...
Actually, it's probably been a minute. I'll just reactivate some shillelagh.
Alright. You reactivate Shillelagh to keep your staff nice and boosted for damage. Now goes the next group of people, the guys with their dogs. They let them off the leash again, and Tink, you are right next to a thrashing moss dog. That thing is going to pounce. It's going to try to grapple you.
Is it high?
So, no, that one is not.
It's not that one.
Alright, I'm going to need you to do either opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Oh god. 1 second.
You can do it. 9,
But 10.
No, unfortunately, this thing kind of wraps around your ankles, arm, and just kind of grabs onto your chest and boom, knocks you right down onto the ground and starts twisting away. Alright, so it's going to attack. Unfortunately, it kind of bites down and starts biting in, but it's getting caught on the straps and metal buckles of your harness.
Man.
It starts ripping into those, but no damage has been done as of this moment until the Golgari thug who owns that dog and who helped you up stands next to where you are and just, yeah, stay down, and starts hacking in. So he's got advantage now that you're prone.
Oh no.
10 plus 4, that's 14. What's your AC?
11.
Alright, that's a hit. That is 7 points of damage.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Because he rolls a d6
down?
plus 1. Alright,
No, I'm not down yet.
yeah, he gets that bit of damage in. The other dog, it would need to succeed spectacularly to recompose itself. It does not. It is still unwound, flooping on the ground, doing nothing. And this guy knows that you've done something to his dog now, so he is going to... Oh, it was Andavarius. I think he's going to run after you, buddy.
It was me.
No, sorry, Veneer, who's standing right there. So he is going to run up and attack at you for hurting his dog.
I'm gonna yell, don't get too close to me, you might end up like your dog and that chick. No,
You hurt his dog.
Yeah. It's not hurt, he's
cocked.
having a great time.
Yeah.
19 plus 4.
Yeah.
I believe that's a hit. So that
No, he misses completely.
That's 6 damage. And that is that second group of enemies. Fantastic. Then it goes to Richard, who sees you, and he is going to... He's a little bit of a Swiss Army knife. He is going to make these guys lose life. So he looks at the Manglers and the Shaman, and he is kind of concentrating on holding the Woodwraith Corruptor in check, so he can only do something on a minor level, but he throws out his staff, and he's like, you are animate, but you are most nonetheless. I am the king of rot. And just sucks this kind of black vortex out of the 4 enemies actually, now that they're all there. He goes to target all 4 of them. So, let's see how good he can do. I'm gonna do, that's a Constitution saving throw for the one Mangler, which passes, for the Shaman, which fails again, other Mangler, which passes, and the Thug, who fails. Fantastic. So, they are all going to lose 3. So this one takes 3 more damage. This one takes 3 damage. And these guys each take 2 damage. Fantastic. That is Richard's turn. And then it goes to Zoralia.
I'm going to come right over here, bust out my violin, and play a little something that sounds like thunder.
Nice. I like it. All right.
Is that inspiration or healing?
That's thunder.
Thunder wave.
Oh, thunder! Oh my god!
Yes.
So you see little Tink down on the ground. You go, this is how it's done. And it just echoes off of the cavern. And it starts echoing off and thunderwave. So these guys have to do a...
It is a
Constitution
saving throw of 13.
Okay, Thug. Dog. Wow, okay. How far do you launch these things?
I think it's 10 feet.
Very nice.
And 3d8, right?
It's 2d8.
Really?
Yeah.
78.
It's like 4.
It says 2d8.
Go ahead and do your full
Oh, if
damage.
you do it at that level, sure.
Go and do your damage.
Okay. Give me another d8.
Nice.
13.
Whoa! Okay, 13 damage apiece. The Golgari Thug is damn near death as you step up and whacks. He goes like spinning, skids, lands on his back, grinds against the floor as he moves over. The Thrashing Moss Dog just tentacles flying all over the place. it takes a sizable amount of damage as well, but it doesn't seem to be nearly as fragile as its owner. That was still fantastic. Anything else that you've got?
Yes, as finishing move here, I'll just go over to Tink and kind of like make a shield with my body for her over top of her like this.
All right, awesome. So you kind of stand to, I would say standing there to kind of get in the way over top of Tink. Very good. And is that your go?
Yep.
Tink, you're up.
Then I'm going to do Thunderwave as well. Well, it's not going to hit her, is it?
Yeah.
It's going to
I just put
launch her
myself
up
over
into the
Unless you have that
No.
careful spellcasting, which is a sorcery thing,
1 second.
which probably not.
Okay.
Everyone talk amongst yourselves. So how you been, Mike?
Okay.
I like your
You
watch.
could whisper
Thanks, good for that.
to that.
Tink,
Thanks. Pretty
Yeah,
good. Red.
have you got movement left?
That's
I have a
good.
little bit of movement, yeah.
I am the bad guys,
Okay.
but I desperately want you to get there.
Yeah, because
And
I'm gonna I'm gonna whisper to her to like move off of me, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
Get a little close.
and then I'm gonna like kind of duck and roll over there.
all right,
I'm gonna go right here.
are you going to crawl across the floor?
I just need to get over there. Like I've got enough. Like I
5,
have
10,
25.
15. Yeah. So you get up, crawl over to there. This thing doesn't. Well, it does get an opportunity attack, but it's at disadvantage, and this thing doesn't even get an
Not blowing up those
opportunity
things?
attack.
Nope.
Oh.
Y'all gotta move back.
Are those guys good?
Okay, so the thrashing moss dog attacks at disadvantage. No, it does not manage
Okay.
to hit you.
Sweet. And then when I'm over there,
Wait, your AC is 11? Oh, it does actually manage to, even though this is really like blasted apart, all those swinging vines, as they're kind of flying through the air, some of them kind of grab and kind of pull at you anyway. So it's going to do 2d4 minus 1. So that's 1, 3, so that's 4 damage total.
Yeah, she got no armor or nothing.
Oh, are those the two
We have
that are
no
high?
armor. Oh,
I
right.
can't land on those two are high.
Right.
The ones beside me?
Oh man.
What?
Okay, well, sad day for you.
So you take 4 damage.
Okay.
You're knocked out. Oh my god.
Knocked down.
Which means it's a good game.
Oh, God.
Tink, no.
She's like,
Oh, she didn't even make it anywhere.
get off of me, Zoralia, this is gonna be epic. I'll just lay here. I'm actually really tired. Oh yeah, because you blew yourself up.
yeah, because I didn't want to be the reason for us to be starting this. It happened 1 minute later anyway.
No.
You held it in.
Alright. Think at the end of your turn, can you roll a death save throw for me, please?
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be a 1. Look at it.
No, it's not gonna be.
It's not a one.
Damn it.
That's okay.
I wanted that so badly for you. Veneer, you're up, buddy.
Oh my god.
Help
Okay.
Tallulah!
Oh my god, how am I gonna help Tallulah?
There's like a line of enemies.
Yeah, my goodness. When that guy, sorry, I meant to ask before, but we were in the middle of stuff. When that guy went to attack me, did I have any cover?
No.
Oh.
He's like facing you straight on.
Right, but there's
this wall to this side here and these stalactites to this side here are stopping other people from dogpiling
Right,
you.
but there's a wall right there that I went to dip behind. I don't know if that was my intention. I don't know if it...
I wouldn't say that would necessarily factor in. It's not like a defensible barricade.
That's cool. That's cool.
You're kind of standing on rubble. All right, what do you want to do, Veneer?
I'm going to see if...
What are you gonna do?
well, I guess I can't really do too much. I'm going to use this opportunity to take my bow and arrow, and I'm going to shoot at... How bad is...
You're in close combat, so it will be at disadvantage if you do a ranged attack.
Can we hide first?
I probably can't hide.
It's
They're
dim
right
light,
there.
so you can hide all over the place, but not right next to a guy who's fighting you.
Go like this.
The really high leader that's got like the whoa.
Yeah.
I have clear enough sight, right? Is that so like stalactite in the way, or is it?
That stalactite that you're using as defense, and this dreg mangler and that guy in front is kind of providing cover to this guy right here. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
the
whatever.
high leader.
Where's the
But
main
you would
bad
have
guy? Is it
advantage
this one here?
It's high,
Yes.
right?
Is it that one? Cool. And I'm going to
Shoot the stoned one.
yeah. No, I'm gonna go disengage.
Okay, so disengage is a bonus.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go
Are
here.
you beside me?
Bones, so you go
Yep.
Who's beside?
around.
Yep.
You just kind of
Boom, pop up in
around
there.
the stalactites.
And then I'm going to
Unconscious
see if I
body.
can attack the high one.
Get over
Absolutely,
there.
you get advantage on the attack.
Oh, underwaved yourself over there.
Oh no, I haven't moved anywhere. I'm
Ooh,
right
yeah,
over
19 plus.
Very good. That's definitely a hit.
Sweet.
Who's
I
beside
believe you
you?
get sneak attack.
I do, because I have,
Oh,
I'm running, and I had advantage on the roll, so I do have sneak attack.
Nice
So
roll
I'm
now.
going to use my, my ladle, and I'm gonna quick whack as hard as I can in the back of the head, or wherever I happen to be. And
Scoop 'em good.
it's gonna be, plus 5 plus the, what is it, D6 plus 3, So that's 6, and that's 9 damage.
Okay. It goes to 5. So that's 12 total. Very nice. So you back off, grab onto the stalactite, swing around, get next to Andavarius. Out comes a ladle and just whack! You just bean her right on the head and just thunk, thunk. People just smack this lady in the head and just thunk, 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 thunk. It hurts.
Yeah.
And she's gonna feel it when she is no longer high, but you can see that it hasn't put her out of action.
Yeah.
Is that your go?
Just sneak attack with your ladle?
I can sneak attack with whatever I want. Advantage on the roll, people in close combat that I'm friends with, it's all good. But that's all that I can do.
Fantastic. Enemy number 1, that's her. She is going to go.
forgot.
I'm going to see if she can get a faltering mental command as people are hitting her, hurting her, which is decidedly unpleasant. So I'm going to see if she can manage to let these things fully off of their leash completely. Unfortunately, that means they'll attack literally anything, not just enemies.
Sure.
But I think she'd do it. Yeah, okay, so she passes a wisdom saving throw. She's able to collect herself enough to go, alright, I can't hold them back. Not thinking further at like, I'm a vulnerable meat sack in the middle of these two carnivorous plants. Okay, so that was her go. I'm gonna roll at the end of her
facing her.
turn.
What do you want us to do? Whatever.
I don't care.
It turns out the reason these things have been let off their leash so completely and why she doesn't care who they hurt is because as you guys are like beating her on the head, she just and just passes out. She drops down to the floor. She is out of the fight for all intents and purposes as these dreg manglers kind of they start feeling out into the air, their kind of hands just to sense what's going on. You two guys are very close. This one right here is going to go after whoever is most bloody, and that would be this guy, because I don't think you guys have really taken much damage.
That guy's almost dead, isn't he?
Yes, so it is actually going to attack that Golgari thug. Wow, okay, so it hits him pretty good. Oh, actually no, it manages to hit him, but he's like, well, it's kind of holding it back. He's been around these things, he knows how to defend against them, so he only ends up taking 3 points of damage. Alright, then the other one is going to attack its former master, laying on the ground. And that's a hit as well. 6 plus 2. Oh, frick. These guys are massacring themselves.
Are they looking to fight or to eat?
These things don't just fight for the sake of it. They look to preserve themselves and make themselves stronger. So these things could eventually run away, but dreg manglers are known as a particularly aggressive species. So this thing just kind of keeps attacking until everything in its surroundings is dead, and then it kind of eats stuff around it and recuperates. That is enemy number 1. Yeah, that is the creature that actually just attacked its master and did a lot of damage.
Oh.
As she kind of drops to the floor, it just goes and digs down. You can see these roots like worming around like her spinal cord and through her like armor and things like that, just pushing, sinking into like the lower part of her back, and the organs that kind of sit in the back area there.
Sorry, I kind of missed about the start of its turn. Can you do a con save for my those scores, which is
Yeah,
50 all around us?
it definitely passes. This thing kind of reads it, like lives in it. Now, does she have to do that as well?
No, I could just choose. It's a reaction just for one thing.
Okay, fantastic. That's those enemies. And Avarius, your turn. You see a ladle come out of nowhere, just whack.
Yeah.
She drops, and then those creatures immediately, one jumps onto her, and the other one attacks a Golgari thug. What are you doing?
I'm gonna healing word to do that.
Yeah, as she as the Golgari shaman drops past her, you see Tallulah on the floor and you go, ah! Healing word. How much do you heal her for?
Which is 5.
Nice.
Woo woo.
The mage is incapacitated?
Yes, right now it is being eaten by its own undead servant.
Serves you right.
That is the nicest thing to wake up to. Just like looking up and being like, oh my god.
Alright, spit it out! Oh, crack him on the back.
Nice. Smack him. Go ahead.
19.
That's a hit.
Nice.
That is 4 bludgeoning and 3 poison.
Very nice. Fantastic. Anything else out of you?
Does he spit her out?
Spit her out.
Not particularly.
Okay, then no.
That's real easy food. Alright, so then we go to enemy number 2. That is these Golgari thugs. This guy right here is actually trying to... He's going to try to generate a little bit of distance between himself and this Mangler. So he'll take 1 hit. Oh, he doesn't want to put him... this guy's going to try to fall back, I guess. He'll take a swipe from the Mangler to go back over this way.
Who's that?
That guy is trying to back himself off of the wall, push away to get the heck out of here. Go back the way he came. He didn't disengage. And he ends up getting hit by the Mangler.
Did he get attacked from Vinny as well?
Oh, yeah, Vinny, you get to swing light old whirlwind. Just do this. 4.
The hell is that? Oh, 4. Nah. No, I would imagine not.
Awesome. He takes a scratching across the face from the Dreg Mangler, gets his sword, kind of pushes off, tries to get the hell out of there. This guy is trying to run his way out of the tunnel, but as he's coming by his dogs that are in combat with you guys, he is going to get there and he's going to try to coordinate his attack with someone after his dog actually gets a swing in. So this one right here is going to, roll. It's gonna try to take you down. It's gonna attack.
Who? Which one?
The thrashing moss dog
Taking down who?
is gonna go after
Oh,
you,
again. Okay.
since you're on the floor. So this is the first one, but it has advantage since you're still prone. It misses the second one.
God.
He's running. This thing is all zapped and still blown apart because of Zoralia's kind of lightning. So it's like grabbing on. You're just, and now that you're awake, you can kind of push it off before it reconstitutes itself. So it doesn't manage to hurt you, pin you down. So when this guy swings at you, he's got advantage but no other bonus. So a 3, that's a miss. 11. He does manage to actually hit you.
Oh no.
This is 6 points of damage. Alright, so he comes over and just... He just takes a swing at you, kind of casually, as he's looking to get out of here.
The window's shutting down, noise goes out.
That's that guy. This guy right here... Oh wow, he's taken a bunch of damage too. He wants to get away from that. Oh, it's already attacked the one guy. So he is going to run... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to run all the way over to here since the Dreg Mangler has already attacked his buddy. These guys, they see this as a losing fight. They're trying to get out of here, and you're standing up. He's going to take a swing at you. If his moss dog can overcome its mushroom sickness.
Hi.
It does not.
He likes it that way.
So he doesn't have advantage against you or anything. He takes a swing. And he goes, yeah. He swings, I'm getting the hell out of here. It misses. That is enemy number 2, Richard. Okay. Richard, seeing what's going on, is going to pull the same trick that he did a second ago, and he is going to try to suck the life out of these creatures here. So the bunch of them are going to take Constitution. That one's fine.
Suck them
The other
hard,
one's fine. And, no, that one actually does fail. So, he does the 3 damage to this one, so that's at 12. And, oh my god, that's not good. The shamaness is looking extremely awful. She's looking real bad.
Good.
As your father kind of, come on, he's just like pulling on these tethers of energy, the things that kind of make these mosses able to animate beyond what they're physically truly capable of, as he tries to unbind them. So he kind of pulls away at that, and that goes to Zoralia. What are you doing, Zoralia?
I'll go, Tallulah, no! And then I will...
Star Wars.
Say that like every 5 seconds.
I'll go over to this guy who killed Tallulah and acrobat my way. Does this guy kill her?
You want to get a bunch of...
This guy would get an opportunity attack on you, as would this thrashing moss dog.
Isn't the dog all high?
There's 2.
This high dog wouldn't get an opportunity attack, no.
But there's one beside him that is not high.
Oh.
3 bad guys, 1 high.
I'll go for this. I don't know where I am. I can't.
Oh,
Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Found you.
Thanks. Okay.
Thunderwave.
No!
Do it.
How about this?
Thunderwave.
If
Well.
you roll a significant arcana or performance, you can direct your...
After the casting, though?
Yeah. You can gamble.
Do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Very good.
Because I'll heal you after anyway.
I might die.
If she survives.
Yeah.
If it
Heal
hits
her
me
first,
and then I
heal
do
her
a 1,
first.
she can't.
Oh, wait, I can't.
She can't.
Oh,
Because she hasn't got any healing yet.
Okay,
Well,
so
I do, but then I can't do the other thing.
Oh, so it's one or the other.
Yeah.
which are you going to do? What are you doing, Zoralia?
Or neither.
Do the cold first.
What are you doing?
Heal her and then she can attack. Oh, no, you can't.
No, I'm gonna gamble.
Do it.
I'm going to...
try. I'm gonna try.
Okay, so either performance or arcana, as you play...
Do a beautiful performance.
Performance.
Do you have another
Performance.
character sheet?
I have lots. Ever since Carrie, I have lots just waiting.
14.
I have 12 in my head.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah!
Oh my god. Because, by the way, if she had failed that Constitution saving throw, it would have counted as, 2 death saving throws. It would have just outright killed her.
Alright.
Oh, because then
so,
the next one I would
Because
have...
you're already down 1.
No, I haven't rolled one yet. So it
I
would
thought
be 2
you
and
did
then...
and you... Oh,
no,
because
I
you got
got
healed
revived.
back up again.
Oh, and then,
Yeah.
Woo!
So that's
Okay,
why
so
I
you
was
couldn't
like,
have
go
died.
for it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's why I was like, go
Alright.
for it, because...
Yeah,
Okay.
so Zoralia, you managed to kind of play this thing, and it sounds like sweet music to her ears, even while unconscious. You play loud enough that she can hear your kind of anthem to defiance. Alright.
It'll be another super incredible thunder wave,
Alright, so from the
which is
top Golgari Thug, what's the DC?
13.
Alright, top guy?
That's 3 of them.
Okay,
4 of them. All
bottom
of them will take
thug.
it.
Ha! Thrashing Moss Dog. Yeah, the high dog.
I know.
Oh god, what a bastard this guy. Okay, the high dog.
He's enjoying this.
As you're just like, and it's just lots of vine spaghetti. It's just like, nice, I feel that.
Nice.
The rest of them, it still takes half damage, I suppose. Roll out your damage. The rest of these guys are getting flung away.
I'll just
5, 10. 5, 10.
There's one. The damage.
Here's that.
All of them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't, is that
Is that?
cocked?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay.
How much
12.
you get? 12 damage each?
Yeah, yep.
Yep.
Except for the failed one.
Okay.
Or the one who succeeded.
Okay, so that takes that there. That takes that there. Okay. You kind of play this stark note, and it just, as these guys go to get normally pushed back from Thunderwave, you go to direct it in order to not hurt Tink, who's lying on the ground. You direct it far better than you had anticipated. And instead of a general kind of blast wave, a thin halo of sonic energy goes and just bisects 1-2 of these guys, the Golgari thugs, as they just split in half, and their top and bottom half just kind of fling through the air, both of them flying apart.
And you were
This
down under that ring.
is a corpse.
Nice.
This is a corpse that is flung away from you. Alright. Boop. And now, you flung that thrashing moss dog 10 feet when it could really only move 5 feet before hitting a wall. So I'm going to have you roll, effectively, a d6 of, like, falling damage as it slams into a wall.
2.
2. 2 plus 2, that's 14. Okay. This thing looks like it is barely holding itself together. It is attached on the faintest thread as you, like, slam it and cut huge swaths of vines off of it, slamming to the ground.
Nice.
Alright. Very good. What else would you like to do, Zerelia?
Nothing.
Yay!
Alright. Awesome. So that goes from Zerelia to Tink.
That's funny!
You're back in the game! You hear her song and you're like, ah, nah. Yeah! I like that.
Oh my god!
What are you guys doing?
Hell yeah! Tink's back in the game.
Oh, no, she's fine.
Is Tink dead again? Is she alright?
No, she's fine again.
Okay, good.
Right back around. Veneer, what are you doing?
Oh my god. Okay, is that High Lady? How's she doing? She's being eaten by the dog. Is she like...
She's being torn apart.
Okay, good for her. And then the other dog... Where the heck's the other dog?
This dog is like barely animate at all.
Okay.
This one here is just high as a kite.
Yeah, that's fine. Who's left? I can't read the board super well, so I'm
Yeah, you want to put an X on the ones who have this.
That's what
What a good man.
doing right here. Boop 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 boop. I'm gonna put an X on her, even though she's not technically dead yet, though she's getting real close.
Yeah.
Because she is effectively out of combat.
Yeah.
She's dropped unconscious.
Okay. What is this? This is the other dog?
That is a drag mangler, as is the other thing on the other side. That's this thing.
Okay. And they're just
Zombie-like thing.
looking to eat, basically?
Yes. Yeah.
Are they both swarming her?
No, one of them is. The other one was attacking a Golgari dude. Now it's kind of turning from that Golgari dude to face you.
I understand. So I'm going to use my disengage.
Okay.
And go, and I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
And
So
I'm going to,
around.
as a, could I like, no, I probably can't, never mind. I'm going to just shoot at it from a little bit further away.
Okay, awesome. So you
could
like,
attack the guy right next to you.
What, that guy?
Yeah.
Well, I can still sneak attack because you're there. Isn't that you?
Oh yeah, if you were...
I still sneak attack, I'm just not in its range now so that it won't attack me first.
Nice.
You're welcome!
Yep. So he kind of dodges onto the stalactite, jumps up over its head to get behind it. As he does it, kind of takes off the short bow, kneels down, turns and fires into the back.
Rolled off the table.
It doesn't count then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Hold on.
But I still, do I get advantage on the thing? No, it's sneak attack. No, should I use my, no, I'm not gonna use it. I don't hit. I fire the arrow and it just doesn't hit.
You do this cool, like, turn around, shoot in, and you're like, I hate these plant creatures, as the arrow's like, boing. It just kind of like, flies out the other end of it. Alright, fantastic.
Shot.
Veneer, then it goes to enemy number 1. So this person is still dying. This drag mangler
Con save.
is gonna, it's gonna con save.
Spores are hitting him.
19. This thing is crushing its con saves. These are hardy creatures. It's going to attack at advantage. Yeah, that's already a hit. And that's already a hit. And even just with the base modifier. Whoa! Okay. The first turn, it was starting to, like, wend its fingers through, like, the panels and cracks in the armor and starting to push under the skin and get into the muscle fibers. At this point, it's stuck its tentacles, its roots, a good, like, 3 or 4 inches in, and then just thorns, other roots start to take hold in the liver, spleen, organs, and just kind of, and it just starts mulching and mashing it up, kind of spinning in place and blending her insides.
Okay.
She is straight up dead.
Smoothie.
Oh.
So that's that one. This one, on the other hand, is looking at you. You are the closest thing. It just, it's got its tongue out and it just starts hacking at you. That is a 14 plus 4, so 18. Oh wait, you've got 19. Alright, it does not manage to beat you. That's that enemy, and now you get to counterattack. What are you doing, Antivarius?
Yeah, I'm gonna tool it back up. Yay!
Yay! Coughing up blood.
Yeah. Bonus action, I'm going to give you another healing word.
Yay!
Nice!
Yeah. Enjoy some healing. That is 6 health
Nice.
for you.
Very good.
Yeah, because you were just incapacitated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or she was just stabilized at 0?
Yes.
Okay, and that one who just tried to attack.
Actually, she was
I've
at
got
1
one
HP,
because
I got
so
that.
she's conscious, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, the one who just attacked me, I'll
Yep.
turn to him and swing at him.
Perfect.
Do I have advantage?
You do not.
Gotta try. That is cocked, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so cocked.
Oh,
Natural
man.
1, is that
Oh,
cocked?
no.
Alright.
Oh.
This thing is so aggressive that you're going, bing, 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 taking all the hits on the shield. As soon as you're like, my turn, and you go to swing back, this thing goes, yeah, you hit me with a stick. It doesn't care. It'll take the bop, and it's just on you. It will actually get to make essentially an opportunity to attack against you.
Oh no.
Which it misses as you go,
God.
hey, oh my god! So just keep
Never mind.
flying over. Alright.
Help.
What else are you gonna do? Anything else?
Cry for help.
Fantastic. It now goes to enemy number 2, which is effectively a high dog and one that's barely alive. The one that's barely alive kind of collects itself, lifts itself off the ground, and, who does it see? It sees the 3 of you guys. It's gonna go after, I think it might go after Veneer. It's had enough of the ladies. So this thing is going to charge over that way and try to grab hold. So you can resist this with either acrobatics or athletics.
Ooh. All right.
God. Almost crit fail. Into
Okay.
a nat 20.
Oh, God.
Ooh, that's a natural 1. But I have inspiration. Should I use it for this?
It's nat 20
Yeah.
combined with the nat 1. This is going to
Oh,
hurt.
no. Ah, nat 20, never mind.
You can inspiration to avoid a crit fail.
I don't want to die.
Do you have an inspiration point?
We all have an inspiration point.
No, I think I used mine up a while
No,
ago.
I don't know if this is worth it or
He
not.
did
but
use his.
I only have 9 health left, so I probably should use it. I'm gonna just use it so I don't have a 1. That's a 15.
Okay. So this thing manages to just, while you've blown it apart and it hasn't fully reconstituted into dog form, it's just this flailing, moving wall of kind of unattached vines. It leaps through the air and just starts wrapping around your arms. And it's barely dog formed as it just grabs on, and its weight knocks you off your feet, takes you to the ground, which means it will auto hit with its attack on the ground for you.
At Hooper.
That's 2 more. It didn't crit on the hit, so you're going to end up taking 4 damage.
Okay.
Alright, and that is that dog, and the other dog I'm going to see if it can finally stop being high. At 20 as well! Oh, no. The one dog picks up, now that the Golgari handlers are dead and no longer holding these things back mentally, its baser instincts start to kind of kick in, and the parts of it that are high, you can see it almost like forcing the mushrooms off, like slowing them off from its own self and personage, and it just builds itself, shakes its big head. The whole thing starts vibrating in a threatening form, but that's the end of its turn. Goes to Richard, and Richard is going to try to suck the life from the 3 things, including the moss dog that's on you. Constitution savings throw from the 3 of them. The Dregmangler passes, the other Dregmangler fails, and the moss dog fails. This moss dog that is on you had 1 HP left, and it was just about to start churning away at your whole thing. Richard kind of ropes in the enchantment to the next thing as this dark tendril starts sucking the life force out of the downed corpse of the shaman and goes to the moss dog that's on you, and it's just moss. It's just moss on you, and you can kind of shake yourself out of it.
That was dead?
Yes. That creature is now dead, and this one's going to take full damage, the other one's going to take half damage, and then it goes from that to Zeralia's turn, 1 damage.
There's a dog in front of me there.
Yes, there is a greater moss dog that is now conscious and next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stab him.
All right, go
with
for
my
it.
rapier. Nope, that's a natural one.
Oh god!
It opportunity attacks back as you kind of go to stab back. This thing, as it's kind of reshaping itself, it just kind of opens up the rib cage because really it's just decorative. And as the hand goes in, it tries to grab on. Resist with acrobatics or athletics.
That.
Nat 20.
Oh. Okay.
Do you nat 20? All right. It, as your hand goes through, just kind of and starts putting the vines forward off of its face, up your arm, and just starts turning as the thorns come out and start slicing up your arm. So it's going to auto hit as it. It's 2.
Damn it.
It's 2. That's 4 damage to you.
Okay.
All right.
Bonus action healing word.
Nice. To yourself?
No.
Oh, to who?
To Tink.
Very good.
Aw.
Because Tink, it's your go.
Poor Tank.
I'll do it at second level for you.
Ooh.
Aw. Amazing.
What are you doing, Tallulah?
I'm just waiting to see how much she heals me for. Then I'll decide completely.
Gotcha.
Hold on.
8.
Oh, yeah.
8. Yeah.
Yay! Okay. And you're with the creature, aren't you? So you can't, like...
Yeah, right now it's attached to her. It's got her grappled.
It's eating me.
You're about to lose your turn.
Yeah, I'm
Dave.
gonna hurl...
Do anything.
I'm gonna do a chromatic orb
Okay.
of fire damage
nice.
at the, like, dog. If it's got, like, her in her mouth, then I'll, like, do it, like, bite or something. Just
All right.
make
awesome.
sure I'm not
You're
gonna
going
hit
to
her as
try
well.
to avoid hurting.
Because it's only 4 inches,
Mhm.
so it's not like
I will put you at disadvantage for the attack if you want to do that, but then she takes no damage. But if you do shoot it, she does have
how
resistance to
badly do
fire.
that? Oh yeah,
Just do it. Just do it.
I'll just do it then.
All right.
18 plus
Nice.
4, yay! 22.
All right. Where he liked to smother a ball of mushrooms into its skin, you now take a ball of magical flame and push that in. See how it likes it. Go ahead, do your roll. It's already taken 6. You gotta get 25 or
Just
24.
roll what you got in your hand. You can roll again.
7, 8, 9,
That's 4, so they're 13.
13.
13 times 2, 26. You
Oh,
26?
No. It's just 13. I don't
Not
count.
times
it,
2?
right? Is it?
It's fire damage.
Oh, yes!
So
Yeah.
So
you
it's
have to
times
do
2.
26 damage on
Oh
the
my
dot.
God.
You you glow this ball in the palm of your hand. You just you put it the right direction. Instead of this way, you go that way. Slap onto his back and just push it in. Your hand is in there as it just engulfs all around your body, and this thing just it tries to let go, and the whole thing just smoke up. It's acrid, stinking, squealing as it just rapidly catches fire and completely dies. Well done.
Yay!
And then as soon as you
so
drop
really,
down, I'll, like, give you a huge hug. And be
You
like,
take 13 cut in half. So you take 7 damage. Your arm is burned. It's
Take 7
hurts.
because I'm resistant.
Yeah, 7 is because of the resistance. It takes double, you take half.
Perfect.
So that was a pretty good use of that spell. I told you. You still got movement and bonus, I think.
yes, I do.
What do we got left for bad guys?
So,
Just the drag manglers.
2 of them?
for
Yeah.
a bonus, I'm just going to do a sorcery point to get back. Because I can get back a second level for a sorcery point, or is it 2 sorcery points?
I don't know.
For,
What's that?
Guys, I
One-
suggest that we leave.
sorry.
They just want to eat.
1 sorcery point or 2 sorcery points for a second level spell.
I think it's more.
That is what I suggested.
Let's just
for-
leave.
okay.
Let's just leave.
Then let's
All right.
That might be
run away!
3 points for a second level.
So, as you guys realize that all of the people, that all of the things that were here, that were out to get you, that were out to beat you very specifically in a goal-oriented manner, those minds are gone. It's a bunch of manglers, and one of them is elbow deep in someone's guts. So, you guys you kind of, you take a defensive stance and kind of beat that thing back, kind of dodge actioning. You shield your father as he's like, thank you, my boy. And he kind of supports you, kind of draining it where you can. You work as this father-son duo, and you guys can sneak past without too much trouble as the rest of these guys kind of back away, and you can join up with them at the other end of the hall.
This other hulking thing that's following us?
That thing is still just moving in your father's wake as he kind of mentally controls it to follow.
Quiet, is it?
Not particularly.
Let's not go back the way we came.
It creaks and groans, but
Not go back the way we came?
Let's go back exactly the way we came because we know what it is.
Yeah, we
and
know
then
it's
get
safe. It's
outside.
been cleared.
Yeah.
So
Get outside.
there's that.
Not even close to us. Remember, it's way back there.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you guys manage to kind of cordon off these two manglers, push them towards far easier meals, and slowly but surely, defensively, you manage to extract yourselves from the cavern, get to safety, and as soon as you get kind of to the entrance of that cavern and leave the slurping behind of two very hungry undead, your father, Richard, just... you can see he's exhausted. You can see that he is tired, but more than anything, it is relief as he just... I love you, my boy. And he grabs on. I thought there wasn't a person in the world who wanted me alive, who cared whether I lived or died.
No, it was actually Mummy. She sent me. She sent us all to come save you.
I knew there was a reason I fucked that bitch. Oh my god. That's Ravnica for you.
What are you still doing here? We're closing up. You gotta get gone. I can resume again next time. I'll be on the lookout for you.
There is a place at the core of it all where the tails and the glasses are equally tall. The chances you've heard one he hasn't are slim. Welcome to Grimm's on